Life is for learning, and I am delighted to be here tonight to teach you how to make an Ellis honey-kissed Cosmo cocktail. As part of Scottish Women in Business Life is for Learning focus. So I'm Carol Jackson and I own Ellis Gin, and we produce a range of naturally coloured flavoured Scottish gins distilled in Glasgow. Our aim has been to bring a bit of fun and a bit of colour to the gin market, with two of our gins changing colour when mixer is added, and our pink gin having a mesmerising shimmer. But we're not using that one tonight, we're going to use our Ellis lemon gin. So everyone loves a Cosmo, and that's why we've created something a little bit different with our honey-kissed Cosmo, because we know how to boogie. So cocktails should be fun and they should be easy, and within Ellis Gin that's what we try to achieve. So we try to minimise the number of ingredients that you need to get, but to maximise the taste. And we try and find ingredients that you can find in your cupboard. So this is a little bit more complicated than some of our others, but still really easy to do. So tonight we're going to use our Ellis lemon gin, our number 5. We are going to use some rosemary, which you can get from the shops in the packets, some lime, and also some cranberry juice. And the secret ingredient is our honey syrup. Now, I said that this one was going to be easier, you would have used things that are in your cupboard, so I'm going to tell you how to make this. Because anytime any of our cocktails use a sugar syrup or a honey syrup, we just make it ourselves. And it's so easy, it's part honey to the same part water. So 20 ml of your honey to 20 ml of water, heat it up in a saucepan, and then let it cool down again so it's fully dissolved, and there you have it with your honey syrup, ready-made, homemade. And it's the same with sugar syrup, so 1 part sugar to 1 part water, dissolve the sugar in the water, and then you've got your own sugar syrup, you don't need to buy it. So we've got 15 ml of the honey syrup tonight. Now it's also a wee bit complicated because we're going to be muddling. Muddling, I hear you say, what is muddling? So muddling is simply mashing everything up to release the flavours and some of the juices that are in the ingredients that you're using. So we are going to use, now I'm putting this in a cocktail shaker with no ice to start with. So we're using wedges of lime, and I've got roughly a bit of lime and a half in here. And then I'm going to use 3 pieces of rosemary, do you call it sprigs of rosemary? And pop that into our cocktail shaker. Now a muddler you'll get in any cocktail kit that you have, so you can get a wooden one like this that just allows you to mash, or you get this sort of dual purpose spoon with the muddler at the end. So I'm going to use that, just as I say, to try and release as much of the juice from the lime, and mix that in with, quite aggressive, mix that in with our rosemary. So there we go. I should have one that I prepared earlier, but I don't do it all real time. Yep, just getting some more juice from that lime out there. More of the rosemary in there. There we are. So we've muddled that to within an inch of its life. And from there, I'm going to add 50 ml of our lemon gin. Love our lemon gin. 140 lemons in each of our batches. Oh, it smells so nice. It's so popular right now. This is our sunshine in a glass. So 50 ml into our cocktail shaker, and then our 15 ml, which I've measured out, of our honey syrup in there too. And then we are going to add some ice. I'll just put the ice in there. And then we're going to give this a good shake. So I'm sure there's a technique to this, but my technique is shake, shake, shake. And roughly for about 15 to 20 seconds, especially since we've been muddling, just give it a real good shake. You counting? That should do it. Now, I'm not finished with the shaker yet. I'm going to take the lid off and I'm going to add my cranberry juice in here. So there you go, there's 75 ml of cranberry juice in this one. You need a cranberry, don't you, when you're making a Cosmo. Another 15 seconds and counting. And the good thing is, you get exercise at the same time. I think that should do it. Helps to keep the lid on. There we go. And if we just pour that into our glass. And obviously the lime and the rosemary are still in there, but we're not taking any of it out. We might get a couple of little bit of rosemary's leaves, do you call them that? Coming out of there. And then pop some ice into your glass. Garnish with a sprig of rosemary. And there you have it. Our Ellis Honey Kiss Cosmo. Cheers. Delicious. Now it's time to sit back, relax, have some you time.